Over 2.5 million refugees have fled Ukraine since Russia invaded the country over 2 weeks ago. Aid from around the world has poured into the region, often from small groups or lone volunteers.
And one mayor of a small coastal community in New Jersey is giving back to those who have helped his community. From Poland, Keith Koczynski has the story.
Tears of joy from this Ukrainian woman as she crosses the Polish border on foot with her family. Part of the constant daily flow of thousands of Ukrainian refugees met with a warm meal, support from Poles, nonprofits, and volunteers from around the globe.
Paul and Greg. Paul and Greg, no nonprofit.
Including American volunteers Paul Knitra and Greg Johnson.
There are people from all over the globe, and we've talked to so many of them who have just done the exact same thing. They put their lives on hold, they got a plane ticket, they drove, they took a train, and they're here and just finding a way to pitch in and help.
There's children.
Children's right here.
The demand is constant, so the two take part in a daily cycle of giving and resupplying. Once their tables are depleted, the two head back to local stores and shopping malls, refilling their van, which doubles as a supply vehicle and transportation for refugees.
Imagine leaving all your belongings, everything you worked for, your job, your career, your community, and being forced to leave because of war. And I don't think that really hits home with a lot of Americans until you see it.
See, we can make runs from this and spend a ton of money and go back and forth pretty quickly.
Knitra is no stranger to taking charge, serving as mayor of the small New Jersey shore community of Point Pleasant Beach. Of Eastern European descent, Knitra was compelled to serve after watching media coverage of the refugee crisis, as many Ukrainian nationals travel to and live in his community each summer working on the boardwalk.
I'm a firm believer that you lead from the front, you lead through action, and you don't do a lot of the talking, because everybody can talk a good game. It's the people that step up and actually jump in and do the work, and the work should speak for itself.
He enlisted help from his longtime friend Greg Johnson, raising thousands of dollars in donations, helping to purchase needed supplies, spending a week on the ground, distributing them as fast as they can.
So we'll just take all of them. Are these all that you have of these?
A small part of the collective contribution, as over 1.5 million Ukrainian refugees have crossed into Poland since the invasion.
We're bringing humanity to a really bad situation where people sometimes don't feel that humanity, right? When you're being cattle called and shuttled in a bus, that's not a great feeling, and we're just trying to make people feel a little bit better about this journey that they're on.
By night, the two forego sleep, continuing their work at the border, buying more supplies, helping carry luggage, and transporting refugees.
We help people. We do things out of the bottom of our heart, and we get things done.
I think it's good for Americans to be out here showing that we care, showing that we're a part of the international community, and paying it forward.
While the two depart Poland after volunteering for a week, they hope to continue raising awareness and helping from abroad. Keith Koczynski, VOA News, Eastern Poland.